Leo, I missed you. How are you? This is your November 16th through the 30th tarot card reading. It's late, my hair's a mess, but here we are, right? Anyway, so, let me put that back. So, okay, so I'm doing it this way because I have a little bit of a chance to study the cards. Like I haven't looked at the tarot yet, but the other ones I looked at, and it's really cool because it's I just went one boom boom here, and that way you don't have to sit through you sit through my talking but not sit through all the shuffling with all the different decks. So but we're going to start here with this it's called Ellie Wee Oracle, and this card is Desiree. This is she who yearn longing and pine for. It's a beautiful deck, by the way. It's a new one. I got a bunch of new decks. um And a lot of these will be on my website. If you're interested, just let me know which one. I'll send you information. So it's all good. I sell lots of decks. So, okay. So she who yearns. So this card is really it's interesting because it talks about if there's something you want, um, to get out of the place of wanting and decide if you really are going to go after it. It's this place of going from feeling like this longing, to actually taking action. To actually taking action. Wow, Mary. Um, so because if you're not going to go for it, then it may be time to release it. Okay. So because it puts you in a place of not having, not acquiring, and it's a place of disempowerment. Yeah. So can you take the action? Can you take the steps to do what you've always wanted to do, or go after what you always wanted, which is almost the same thing. But if it's something you want or someone you want versus what you want to do, then there is a difference, right? Okay, so let's look at the next one. Life is better together. So this card, here's what it says. I like these. This is really neat. These are the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle. So it's fours. So fours are about foundation, seek assistance from your community, connect with family, friends, or others who will support you. It can be as simple as making a phone call. And this card talks about actually reaching out. Like, do your part to ask for assistance. And that's hard, right? The reason is that it'll actually inspire others who have been wanting to help. It'll make them feel better that they can be of assistance to you. So it's not always one sided, and we're not always being a burden to others. Also, this talks about finding your community. These I forgot what kind of whales they were. Somebody out here knows, but they travel. All the whales and dolphins and stuff. They travel together, and it talks about being with like-minded people. People that will support you. Okay. So then I have number three, in the light of the moon. Okay. Okay. Let me go back to Desiree for a minute. Desiree also talks about the divine feminine energy. Okay, it talks about being under the moon and how embracing the moon energy to do what you truly want. So what your desire is. Now, if you're feminine, maybe to become the feminine, the divine feminine, to embrace that energy. If you're a masculine, we can always either side, we need both energies anyway. If you can embrace that, you may be able to attract that if that's what you want, or it may just bring you into a better balance with yourself. Either way, either party. Okay, so back to In the Light of the Moon. That talks about using the moon energy to bring your desires to the surface. Okay, so a full moon can shine light on what you have been resisting. This can be anything from your fears to your soul's beauty. So it also talks about, a moon is always about the things that's done under the cover of darkness, maybe things that we don't want to reveal. But this talks about revealing the true you to others, and that could be your community once you get around more like-minded people. And as they assist you, you will create a better bond with them. Also, back to Desiree, embracing the divine feminine energy to move through anything that you've been resisting. Okay. So we have the double moon energy. Okay. So that could be a timing thing within the next month or by the end of the month, because we know at the end of the month is a full moon in Gemini, and that's an eclipse. So maybe something to do that whatever you're longing for, maybe it'll be time to leave behind what you think isn't good for you or something like that. Yeah, that's what's coming through. That there's something you've been longing for that you know is not healthy, or maybe it's in the past. Something that needs to be left behind while you embrace what you really want. Maybe that's a resistance that's, coming through this card. Okay. Okay, so the next card is going to be the light. This is the Light Worker Oracle. And this is Leo, number 36, which is at 369. That's at power 3. I have another 3 here. Reassurance of the golden light. Okay, so this talks about the healing light. It talks about spiritual guidance. And here's another card of guidance, asking for guidance. They're asking you to ask for guidance from spirit to your spirit guides. Also, the golden light reminds me of Leo, which is the sun, right? So it's embracing your true heart, the true source of your energy. We all know that although fire signs or flames and ash and fire, they're very spiritual. You're very spiritual. Some people don't always know that about you, but I do. Something else about it's about your ego. So it may help to connect to your guides to help calm that ego down a little bit. I don't know who that's for, but you would know who you are if you're feeling a little bit reactive to that. Oh, when things are like hitting me most is when I'm most defensive about it personally. But I have my Mars is in Leo, so I'm a fighter too. Okay, so anyway, let's go back to you. A little bit of tarot here. This is the Two of Pentacles here. So there's a decision of if you're going to go for what you desire. So it's like, here's this bright, shiny disc, and I have one behind my back that's not so, it's not as precious because I got it down here. So one up here, one down there. And so are you finally going to do it? Are you going to go after that? Leave behind what you need to? Make a choice. Get off that high wire. He's actually on a high wire in a circus tent. It's been quite the circus while we're trying to decide sometimes, huh? Okay, next card over here. This is the Two of Swords. There it is again. Blinded decision. Feel like you can't make a decision because you're blind. Is that really true? It is how you feel though, huh? So, asking for help, asking for guidance from your higher self. I think they're requesting that you use all of this. Use your intuition, talk to others, people that you can trust. Ask yourself why this is. What's hidden? What's hidden here? See, in this particular card, she has like this really thin cloth. She can still see through it. So there's a lens or something. You can really see more than you think you can. Yep, you can. And you actually know the right way to do it. I don't know. The question is why are you in a place of being off balance about it? Maybe it's not the decision you want. Is that the thing that you want to leave behind? Does it serve you to be where you are? That's kind of rhetorical. It probably wouldn't be here if it was served you, right? So I know that's one of those things. So I have the Knight of Cups down here. This is below Life is Better Together, right? Finding your people. Maybe it's time to leave what's not yours. Never was part of your journey. Never was. Maybe it was just about learning. Wasn't about staying there, Leo. But it's hard because it is a place of indecision. Knight of Cups reversed, but there's no love here. There's no more commitment. You can't. Somebody's lost interest here. Somebody really has no more to. Yeah, you're bored of the situation. Somebody's bored. Okay, next card. Strength. Ooh, there it is. Strength to go for what you want, your heart's desires. Strength to tame what you know doesn't serve you and go for what does. It's all the same thing here. But not to do things the way you've been doing them before, Leo. But to embrace the new energy you're being asked to step into. 2 cards of decision or indecision. And you have this desire right in the middle. This is not the heat of the moment thing, though, is it? Because it's something bigger than that. To look beyond this moment, this just the moment of desire for what Leo truly wants. Yep. Okay. We're just going to take a look at a few things. I think we're going to use this little deck here. We're going to look at your decision. We're going to look at the 2 of coins. What is this that we can get some insight of what's being compared, what's being favored. They don't want to talk. Nope. All right, let's get another deck here. Okay, then we're going to go to the 2 of Swords. What is it you don't want to see? Something that's been there the whole time. Okay. It's is it a lack of commitment? Or not wanting to be married anymore? If this is a marriage, you may not want to be married. Maybe you don't want to follow those rules anymore. Hierophant reverse can be not following spiritual guidance. That makes sense because you're not able to see. Once you tap into the guidance, you'll be able to see what's there. I have the 2 of Water. It is about a relationship or connecting with your the other part of yourself. Feels like relationship though. 6 of Earth. Something's not fair. Might have been financial loss. Maybe. When it's business, it's like embezzlement to me. But maybe somebody took something that wasn't theirs. Or something has been unfair financially in the situation. Maybe there's been some kind of thievery, and that's what you don't want to really look at. Somebody doesn't. Let's go back and see if we can get any more information about this 2 of coins here. Oh, okay. So, real quick, we'll just buzz through them. Where am I at? 14. So I have temptation reversed. So there's some devil energy, like obsession. We're trying to get away from. We have the magician. This is somebody that's pulling an illusion for self-serving behavior. That's part of that devil energy. 7 air, there's deception and thievery here. Okay, page of air, maybe somebody's looked on somebody's phone or done some research and found out about it. This is about the researcher. 8 of earth, this is what I've been working on. This is who I've been working at. I thought I had it mastered. Maybe you thought they mastered their life and you find out it's about life mastery, in other words. Okay? We're going to leave that there for a minute. Let's look at this Knight of Cups reverse. Whoa. Okay. I know it's like they go from not talking to bam. Okay. So Messenger of Earth, this is not moving forward, actually going backwards, and it's slow. It's slow, and no offers. Can't move forward. This is Lovers reverse. Bad decisions in love, maybe choosing somebody else. Lovers reverse. This can be Gemini. It's a Gemini card. Hierophant, a Taurus card. Okay. Sun is your card. Sun reverse. So there's no happiness here. It's delaying your abundance. And there's shadows. So let's look at the strength. What kind of additional information do we need about the strength? So it looks like could mean many things. Many things. It could be so many stories here, but there's good reason to look at what needs to be changed. Strength. Do we have any additional information about the strength? This could very well be either party not being honest. It could be you. I'm not going to act like I don't see that. Okay. So it depends on which side you're on. Having the strength to put these desires, calm that stuff down because there's something better. I mean, it depends on what you want, right? What you really yearn for. High Priestess. Strength, the High Priestess. Okay. I hear you. How am I going to know? How are you going to know? You're going to intuit it. You're going to feel it. Your guides are going to tell you. So wait until you know. Don't jump. Don't let that anxiety that goes here rule you. It has to be mind, body, spirit all together. It's a practice. It's like calming oneself down. 7 of fire. Decide what you're going to fight for, what you're going to defend. Yeah, what you're going to long for, what you're going to go after, and what you're going to leave behind. Because if we are wishy-washy in that, then we have a wishy-washy life. Our life reflects our thoughts, our behavior. It just does. So I know we don't want that. It's hard to see until we get past it a little bit. But it is the way it is. Many times. Can't say all the time, but many times. Let's get one more card for you. This is going to be Art Through the Eye of the Soul Oracle. It really looks like that. The decision you need to make, Leo. Embody ancient wisdom. I'm just giggling because Virgo just had this card too. So they're tapping into your higher self, asking for help. Embody angel. Merlin awaits. So this is magic. Using magic. Well, you're magical. Somebody here has been using magic in the wrong way. Is that you, Leo? Not you. Somebody around you that's affecting you. Reassurance of the golden light. That's healing. When we're in balance, we don't need to create illusions to get away with something. When we become disinterested, we don't need illusions or deceptive behavior because we don't want to make a hard decision about our marriage. When we're walking in and we're in the light, our healing light, we heal that. We understand that it's important to be upfront about what we want and make decisions. It's good for all, not only for the person with the decision, but for the people around them. They will respect somebody more. We're more respected when we know who we are and what we truly want. And if we don't know, then it is our responsibility to figure that out, not somebody else's responsibility to show you what you want, right? Because that wouldn't make any sense, would it? I love you. We've all done this. We've all done this. So. Have a good Thanksgiving if you're in the U.S. and no big deal. Take care. Bye-bye.